Hey, thanks for clicking on my video. If this video helps you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. It is greatly appreciated and it really helps. Let's get to the video. Let's solve rational equations by cross multiplying. So when we use this, we can use this when each side of the equation is a single rational expression. So we're going to jump right in and we'll do 3 examples in this video. Number 1, we have 2 over x plus 2 is equal to 10 over 3x plus 2. This is the easiest type of example that we're going to get. And we are just going to cross multiply. So let's do 2 times 3x plus 2 is equal to 10 times x plus 2. Now we can just distribute the constants on both of these. So 2 times 3x would be 6x, 2 times 2 would be 4, and that's equal to 10x plus 20. Now we just combine like terms. So if I want to subtract 6x here, then we would have 4 is equal to 4x plus 20. Now let's subtract 20, and we're going to get negative 16 is equal to 4x. Divide both sides by 4, and we get x is equal to negative 4 for number 1. Okay. Number 2, we have 1 over 2x plus 5 is equal to x over 11x plus 8. So if we notice on this one, when we go and cross multiply, we're going to get x times 2x plus 5. And we notice that's going to give us an x squared term on the left side, so we're going to eventually have to solve a quadratic. And then over here we just have 11x plus 8 because we're multiplying that by 1. Now we distribute this x on the left, so we get 2x squared plus 5x equals 11x plus 8. Now since this is a quadratic, let's try and set this equal to 0 and see if we can factor it and use the zero product property to find our 2 values for x. So let's move 11x over here and let's move 8 over here. So now I have 2x squared minus 6x minus 8 is equal to 0. So now I notice that 2, my a value, can be factored out. So we're going to write this as 2 times x squared minus 3x minus 4, and that's equal to 0. Now I could go ahead and divide both sides by 2, and that's going to cancel that out. So now we're just left with x squared minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. Now what 2 numbers add to negative 3 and multiply to negative 4? So that's going to give us x is minus 4, so x minus 4 and x plus 1 is equal to 0, right? So negative 4 plus 1 would be negative 3, negative 4 times 1 would be negative 4. So now we set each of these factors equal to 0, so we get our 2 solutions of x equals 4 and x equals negative 1. All right, and our last one, number 3, we're going to cross multiply once again. So we get x minus 3 times x minus 4 is equal to negative 1 times x squared minus 27. So we're going to FOIL over here on the left side. So x times x would be x squared minus 4x minus 3x plus 12 is equal to negative x squared plus 27. Let's combine our linear terms over here on the left. So x squared minus 7x plus 12 is equal to negative x squared plus 27. And let's add x squared and subtract 27. So that we can set this equal to 0 once again. All right, so now we get 2x squared minus 7x minus 15 is equal to 0. So now for this one I notice, hey, I can't factor that 2 out very easily. So we're going to use some other method of solving the quadratic here. We can factor it, but let's just use quadratic formula, right? Why not? So we do negative b, so 7 plus or minus b squared. So negative b plus or minus the square root, right? B squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a, right? Which is 4 in this case. So now we have 7 plus or minus, and we got 49, and then notice here we have a negative, right? 15. So we have minus 4 and we have negative 15. So that's going to multiply and give us positive. So we know this is going to be plus, and this is going to be 120, and we're still divided by 4. Okay, so now this is going to give us 7 plus or minus the square root of 169 divided by 4. Okay, so we'll scroll down just a little bit, and now let's do our 2 equations here. So 7 plus, we know the square root of 169 is 13, so we're going to get 20 over 4, which is 5. So 5 is one of our solutions. And then we're going to say 7 minus 13 over 4. So negative 6 over 4. And our other solution would be negative 3 over 2. Okay? And that is how you can solve some rational expressions using cross multiplication.